So it's a Saturday night. What are you planning on doing?
You are now listening to Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Let's get into it.
Episode 95, Limited Trust, a Devastator podcast. Hold on one second while I move this pop filter. It probably would have been fine where it was, but it was bothering me. So it's been a week. I tell you what, have a week, bro. It's been interesting. Been a lot of stuff going on in the news, a lot of stuff going on everywhere. So I wanted to cover a couple of topics today of things that fucking... Hold on. Excuse me. First, we're going to start with a confession. Now, it was the oldest daughter's birthday yesterday, and I had ice cream cake for her, but I had to work all fucking night. And as everyone knows, I went back on the diet. I don't know if you knew that. Can't remember if I said that or not. I went back on the diet for a couple more weeks, and I want to be officially done next Sunday, the 28th. 23rd? I don't fucking know. 28th. Yeah, 28th. And then just go back to being a fucking hog. But she got this ice cream cake, right? And I was like, oh shit. And they're like, you're gonna eat it? I'm like, yeah. So I ended up getting home at like 2:30 in the morning this morning, and so I ate some of this ice cream cake, right? Bitch. Whew. Bless you. Thank you. So I ate some ice cream, man. I got that shit all over my shirt, all over my shorts last night. I was standing there like a fucking animal. I scraped the fucking frosting off the sides with the knife. Oh man, I was fucking... So basically when you do that, when you've been on a diet, it's like smoking a fucking hit of crack. So I was all fucking, I was zinged out on that shit, boy. And so then today I woke up and I was like, you know what, man? I was like, I'm about to eat whatever I fucking want today. I don't even fucking give a shit. And everyone in the house was like, yeah. So I did, man. I got a fucking bag of fucking, I don't even know what they're called, like planters, nuts, sugared nuts, whatever the fuck they are, you know, some flavor or some shit. Because I'm a fan of legumes. I'm a big nut fan. Paws, pecans, macadamias, cashews, mixed nuts, almonds, all that shit. I fucking love peanuts. I'm a fucking fan, dog. Anyway, so especially I like the ones that are dressed up. Yeah, I mean, I like regular shit too. I like unsalted. I like raw shit, paws. I like all that shit. Anyway, so I was so then I started with that first thing, and then I got the chocolate covered cashews. Boy, I was fucking those up. It was expensive too. I mean, for me, because I'm fucking cheap, so chocolate covered cashews, I was like, oh shit. But I gotta put them bitches away until next week. But so I got those, and then what the fuck else did I get? I got some cookies, some fucking Rocky Road fudge stripe cookies, and motherfuckers look good. Those are kind of just a last minute. And then I was like, I'm ordering pizza tonight. I haven't had pizza since December. So I had 2 slices of pizza. They made it like shit too. Very disappointing. Tasted good as a bitch, but presentation wise, it was just a mess. You know, like sometimes when you get like pizza and it's like, it's a mess, but it's like, I don't know, maybe it's the place, so you kind of expect it. It's always kind of messy. It's good. It's messy, you know, a little that. This place is normally like tight. You know, the shit's tight. Shit's as it should be. So they must have been fucking slammed or something tonight. Because it was sloppy, it was cut wrong, it was fucking... And, you know, I'm very picky when it comes to the pie, man, because because of the short stint I did at my uncle's pizzeria fucking 20 years ago. But now, I held everything to a pretty high standard. Anyway, so then I just ate a bunch of ice cream cake right now. So I'm going to be feeling guilty and fucked up. And then my stomach gets fucked up. And then I'm going to go back on, for the rest of the week. Whatever. So that was these are my confessions. So I must confess that to you. So now that's all done. What else do I got? Yeah. All right. So everyone knows the Trump shooting, whatever the fuck. And I don't talk politics, or very little, and if I do, it's very conspiratorial. I haven't really looked into any of that enough to even get on the conspiracy topic. I've just seen, the million fucking posts that are put in front of me. But then I seen someone posted, they said it was a Machine Studio repost, and someone posted their sticker order from Machine, and it said, who needs sticker Mule or something when you got Machine Studio, or I can't remember. It was something. It wasn't exactly that. Excuse me. Because it made me think like, oh, what happened? Did that other shit go out of business or whatever? And I don't know. I never fuck with sticker Mule or whatever. I get bombarded with ads from all over the place for a different, whatever. And I just know that was one of them. I didn't really. But I was curious. I'm like, oh, shit. I've seen that name for a long time. Did they go out of business or whatever? So I went and looked. And the guy posted some shit like something. They almost shot, or they did shoot Trump. They almost killed him. Regardless of your political affiliation, we can't have this as a country, and da-da-da-da-da. Dude, there was like 20 or 30,000 fucking comments of people, I'm never ordering from you again, blah, 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 all this fucking shit. And I'm reading, it's just one after the next, after the next, after the next. So then I start like just clicking on some of the people that are saying this and shit, right? And it's fucking, it's somebody who's like got multiple different pronouns of shit I never heard, shit with an X in it and all this shit. And I'm old, now I'm fucking, I'll be 38 in a couple months. So to me, that's old. Like some of this shit has to be explained to me, and I know some people be like, oh, you're not old. Well, I'm definitely not in touch with all that shit that's going on. And I say it like that because I don't know. I mean, gendering or identification, I don't know, and I'm not up on it. And really, a lot of shit that I'm not up on, that I'm not personally involved with, I really don't know a lot about it. So if you ask me about like cake decorating and shit, I'll be like, I don't fucking know. Got some cream on that shit, you know what I mean, or whatever the fuck. I know I eat and it tastes good. That's about it. So anyway, so my personal views on that are, I don't fucking care. You know what I mean? I don't care what anybody does. And this has gone, like my great uncle, I think I said this before, maybe even recently, his boyfriend was like the first guy to die of AIDS in Rochester. Like they were gay back in the fucking day when you couldn't be gay. You know what I mean? And everyone in my family knew. It wasn't a secret. It wasn't like, oh, fucking Uncle Bobby, he's fucking flamboyant. No, he wasn't. He was fucking super dapper. He was fucking, had big fucking ducats. He threw crazy parties and shit. They had a party where a fucking woman overdosed and died on fucking cocaine on a boat and shit. It was back in the fucking 70s. Boy, they were partying. Anyway, so I've always grown up, and also in knowing fucking having gay friends and shit growing up, and I know it's different, like identifying as something doesn't mean you're gay, or doesn't mean necessarily whatever, but I'm just saying about diversity. So I never cared about any of that shit. Like I respect and care about people for who they are, how they treat me, my friends and family, and fucking animals. Like if you treat any one of those things poorly, you can go fuck yourself. I don't give a fuck what you like to fuck, like for real. So to see now my point of that is, so and this is a generalization of the comments, 20-something thousand or more, probably more by now, if the post is even still up. But in all of these comments, maybe not all of them, let me not say all of them, but a lot of them were from people who have a different lifestyle than the norm, okay? They have pronouns, or they identify differently, or they, whatever. And they fight daily, or people have before them, to be able to do that, to say that, to have that as a thing, right? So you want people, if you think you're a fucking houseplant and you identify as a houseplant, and you look at me and tell me I identify as a fucking houseplant, and you want me to be like, I houseplant, but if I have an opinion on something, or if I feel something about something, but you don't like it, then fuck me. I don't like that way of thinking. I really don't. It is 100% a fucking walking contradiction. Now, I'm not saying that's everybody, but that was the general consensus. And I don't fucking give a shit who you like in the presidential whatever. I fucking don't care. I don't vote. I can't. I think it's all fucking rigged anyway. I think it's all put in place. Who's going to be next? You know what I mean? Like, and I think there's a reason. And people might say, oh yeah, well then why did Trump get to be president? I don't know, man. But I believe that these things are chosen. I think, okay? Now, can you tell me, fuck you, because you think that? No, not a lot of people would say that. You know what I mean? But if I say, yo, man, that's a close call, I almost blew homeboy fucking head off. Fuck you, you like Trump, blah. Dude, so coming from people who want, and I don't care, again, I don't care what you do, what it is, what you say, whatever. Like if you want me to say, yo, you like baseball, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? But then you say, oh no, if you like that, fuck you. That's not fair. You know, and life isn't fair. I understand this, and I preach this, that life isn't fair. But if you're operating outside of the realm of fair, but you want people to play fair with you, and you're not willing to play fair, that shit doesn't last forever, and it doesn't fucking pan out. And that type of attitude and behavior fucking bothers me. You're gonna boycott, blah blah blah, boycott this, boycott. Why are we boycotting shit? Like, oh, Israel, Palestine, da 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 da. Son, I don't fucking give a shit. I'm here. You know what I mean? I'm here. They think that shit on my dad's brain is a fucking tumor. I'm here, dog. I don't give a fuck what's going on in somewhere where they've been fighting for 1,000 fucking years. Oh, Russia, Ukraine. I fucking don't care. I fucking don't care, man. And I think it's like time that, so if you want to stand in America and fight Americans or fight fucking whoever, son, I know dudes. I think a lot of people, maybe not a lot of people, but that went and fought in the fucking Ukraine-Russia conflict. You know, they join up with, like, what, the IDF or whatever, or not IDF, that's the Israeli. What's the other ones? The Foreign fucking Legion or some shit. They'll take any motherfucker. There's like 10 different languages in some units and shit. Yo, I will commend you. You're talking all that shit here. You wrapping up with the face mask and going out acting crazy here. Go do that shit there. Swear to God, I'll be like, fucking respect. But if you're just sitting here from the comfort of your Instagram, fucking talking crazy, dude, come on. You know what I mean? And not everyone is going to agree with what I'm talking about. I don't fucking care. I can talk about whatever I want. You know what I mean? And so that's what gets me. You know, I fucking it's a crazy world that we're living in where you can say a lot, but there could be like consequences. But yet the backlash would be coming from people who want you to be accepting of their preference, their lifestyle, their whatever. And to be such a fucking hypocrite is crazy to me. It makes you look crazy. You know what I mean? If I say I don't like, I'm trying to think of a good analogy, but I don't think I really have to, because, dude, I don't know, man. It's a tough sell for me. You know, if I'm buying a fucking Mercedes from the Mercedes guy and he's telling me how great the Mercedes is, he better be driving a fucking Mercedes, or else I don't know. You know, or let's just say I'm buying a fucking Toyota from somebody and he's telling me how great the Toyota is, but he drives a Honda. That's a fucking problem for me. And, I know preference or whatever, but it's the sell. It changes, it changes the sell, the selling point. Why don't you got the Toyota then? Even though I hear Toyotas are fucking tits. So I guess ultimately what my point is fucking, dude, I think everyone here who's in the fucking United States needs to really start appreciating where we are and what we could do. And I know it's a crazy political climate or whatever that I'm not involved in. I'm not involved in that shit at all. So if you are listening right now and you're like, oh, he sounds like, I'm not. I just want to let you know. I've never been registered in a party. I've never fucking like none of that shit. Like I don't fucking care. What I care more about is the freedom of speech and our freedoms. And motherfuckers are quick to start trying to quote that shit when the police fucking pull you over. Oh, you're violating my rights. Bitch, you be violating everybody's rights every fucking day. You be online violating everybody's freedom of fucking speech. But yet when the cops tell you to sit down and shut the fuck up, all of a sudden they're violating your rights. Bitch, sit down and shut the fuck up. I don't know. The fuck? How that shit feels, bitch. So I don't know. I think we all need to, myself included, I think we all need to check ourselves. It's fucking straight here, man. I don't know. And I've done it all. I've been a criminal. I've been a good guy. I've been a junkie. I've been healthy. I've been totally broke, negative, doing bad things with banks to fucking get by. I've had an 800 credit score. I've had fucking, when they say this place is full of opportunity, it really is. But if you got that fucking bad attitude, dog, you're going to be fucked up. And go fight. Go fight. I'm a total fucking go fight. Son, if I believed in something that strongly, I'll go fight. I'll fight go fuck one of these cats in my driveway and see if I don't go fight. You know what I'm saying? But other shit that doesn't concern me, I don't give a shit. I apologize. The world is a cruel, scary place, and if you like to indulge in these fucking media propagandas to sway your thinking, to take away your thought process from what's here and what's in front of you, I think that charity starts in la casa. Charity starts in the home. Fucking charity starts here where we live. You know what I mean? Like the light switches that we turn on every day and they fucking work. Like, I think that's something to fight for, because sometimes in some places that ain't the fucking case, man. Like I was at the theme park and shit, and I'm talking to all these fucking kids from everybody who had an accent. I asked where they're from everywhere, fucking Romania, fucking Spain, Turkey, and they all came here, like to work and to go to school and all this shit. And I always ask them. I just checked the temperature. I said, "You fucking ready to go back home yet?" And they said, No, I like it here. And he's like, and you could see the motherfucker was happy. He's working at a fucking amusement park at the fucking, at the water park, chilling, sending people down the slide and shit. So I don't know, man. I've been fucking fired up lately because I got a lot going on. I got a lot on my mind, and to see people who, I don't know, do you not have enough fucking problems? Like, I got enough problems. I remember in The Sopranos, a motherfucker said, like, what's going on with you? And he said, my mother's, da, da, da. And he said, I got a fucking enough problems. I don't want to hear about that shit. And I kind of feel the same way. I got enough problems, man. I can't be worried about, what did they say? What was that what people used to say? What's that got to do with the price of tea in China? Or whatever the fuck. Like, I fucking don't care, man. What are we going to do? What's going to be this next joint that we float and go fuck these streets up? What about that? That's what I'm concerned with. How did those fucking steel wisteria packs look when they showed up? What did you think about it? Fuck all that bullshit, I don't know, man. Maybe I'm just angry because my insulin level fucking just shot through the roof and I'm all fired up. But I've been thinking about this since I saw that shit. It just bothers me, man. It bothers me when fucking people try to go crazy and try to fuck your livelihood up because you have a different opinion. Dude, move somewhere where that's not a thing. Like, for real. Like I think anybody, you can get yourself a passport and move to like Russia, China, something like that, or wherever, where it's, they kind of let you know that you're gonna fucking fall in line, or bitch. So I don't know. I think and I think differences of opinion are fucking awesome for everybody. Like, everyone doesn't have to be a Democrat or a Republican or whatever the fuck. Everyone does it. It shouldn't be that way. We should all fucking identify as a houseplant if we fucking want to. But I should be able to do that. I should say, yo, I'm a houseplant, but I fuck with Trump. I'm a houseplant, but I like fucking Biden. You know what I'm saying? Like, and you should be like, oh, look at this houseplant Biden motherfucker over here. Haha, cool, man. That's cool for you. I think differently because I like this a little bit different, but that's cool for you. Because I would never say, like, oh, look at that fucking gay dude over there. He's being gay with his gay boyfriend. You know what I mean? I'm not like, I don't give a fuck. What's up? Ask Marky and Jason back in the fucking big MP. They used to say all kinds of gay shit to try to, like, fucking, and I say, I'm not scared of you. That shit does, all these hillbillies and shit get all weird. Oh, I'm not no gay there. Don't tell me that. Not me. Bring it on, motherfucker. Pull that thing out. Let me see it. What you working with? So, I don't know, man. We're just in a fucking weird place. And I just want everyone to fucking get along. As stupid and cliche as that sounds, like, there is so much out there we could do. We could all be doing all this crazy shit. We could all be doing so much with our fucking time and making... I don't give a fuck if you want to make the world a better place. Make your life better. Make the people around you's life better. You got kids, make their life better. Do things that are gonna fucking make their life better. I would never force my kid. I'm not gonna also push them in any direction. Like, these days I'm thinking that you should be gay. That's the best bet. I say do whatever you want. Love who you want. Be what you want to be. You can do anything. If I can tell them that they can be the president or they could be an astronaut, why the fuck can't I tell them you can be gay if you want to? You can do anything. I'm not going to force anyone. I'm not going to push anything on anyone. I'm make your fucking choices. I'll love you just the same. And that goes for anybody, not just my kids. I'll love you just the same. I don't fucking care what you're doing out there. You know, it does. That shit doesn't matter to me. I don't care. I don't care if you are born a dude and you are a girl. That's fine. That's fucking fine with me. I wouldn't tell you to do it any other way. I really wouldn't. It's fine. You got to work with me. If you want me to call you something special, you got to work with me. I'm fucking programmed. I'm indoctrinated to fucking shit. You know what I mean? Like, but whatever, man. You know, I got more shit going on. Treat my kids right. Treat my friends right. Treat my fucking animals right. And I won't punch you in your fucking eye. You know, like, but if you don't, fuck you. You're gay, straight, go fuck yourself, dog. I've been just ranting and bitching, but it's troublesome to me. It like bothers me, and just all that shit, man. Everything, you know. People and children and whatever have been getting killed in different things and places and conflicts for a really, really, really long time. For a really long time. And in the place that the place that, fuck this country, fuck that, fuck this, blah, 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 fuck all that. Like, we've always been there, standing by, observing from here, you know? So, believe me, nobody on either side, Israel, Palestine, fucking Hamas, whatever, Ukraine, Russia, ain't none of them sitting there thinking like, damn, you know, if only we had some, like, you know, like if a couple American people were, you know, dude, we've always just been observers. And I'm not saying that as America as a whole, because we've stuck our nose in all kinds of shit that wasn't our business. But we, as the non-military civilian people, the citizens, there's all this stuff has always happened. There's been mass Khmer Rouge, fucking the genocides in Africa, fucking genocides, thousands and thousands of people. Where were all the fucking hearts and minds, you know what I mean, when that shit happened? Thoughts and prayers are showing up to the people in Haiti. Oh man, their day's gonna change when that fucking U-Haul with the thoughts and prayers pulls up, bitch. Hell yeah. Nah. You know, I feel bad for you. I feel for you. But that's it. I can't, you know. If I showed up to fucking Chile after a fucking earthquake, well, what the fuck am I gonna do? You know, I don't know how to do shit. Can't even finish this fucking studio. I'm useless. We want to make some violet? we can make some violet. You know, I don't know, man. If I'm wrong, come in the comments in the YouTube or wherever you listen, or hit me in the inbox and say, you know, I'm not gonna be around here anymore because of your beliefs, and I'll tell you, get the fuck on. I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck. If my beliefs, basically, of wanting to mind my own fucking business when it comes to world events, unless it's conspiratorial, if that bothers you, if you think I should be fucking more involved, like, tell me what you're doing. You went and stood outside in America and told people what? You know, it's religion and politics, to me, they're all the same. And I was talking to I used to talk to Jimmy. I'll probably talk to him tomorrow about it at length. And we talked about it before in the past in length. That, just for example, I'm a Democrat, you're a Republican. I like Biden, you like Trump. Whoever, it could be anybody, it can be anyone. But for sake of the example, and I start telling you how great, you know, this proposition, this and blah 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 and all this, and this is why you should vote for Biden. And then you start telling me what you think is good about Trump's policies and da 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 da. And I go, okay, but da 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 da. And you say, oh yeah, I understand that too, but da 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 da. By the end of that conversation, you're gonna vote for Trump. I'm gonna vote for Biden. Vice fucking versa. Whatever. Like those, I really don't believe that these discussions change the way people think. So fighting and arguing in amongst the comments in the internet, dude, there is so much more to troll out there that actually fighting people in the comments. Like there's a dude that the Devastator page follows. He is like one more fucking post away from fucking not being there anymore, because I'm just sick of listening to him talk shit about people's like personal fucking beliefs. You know what I mean? Like, how upset can you be because if you don't like what that person doesn't like, that is fine. Say fuck that, but not fuck you. See, my cousin, yo, shout out to you, cousin. This is just the story I was told as I was told it. The guy, and I won't even go into any details about anything as far as what was said, but the guy went by at the thing where you guys were gathered, right? If this is wrong, let me know. And he said, fuck the guy you're voting for. And you said in return, fuck you. And then he snuffed you. It happens. I've been snuffed before too. And where the disconnect was, is he was saying, fuck what you're talking about. And you responded, fuck you as a person. And that's, you know what I'm saying? Like that's where it's, you know, you don't have to like what somebody else is doing, but then, these people are stupid. So you're saying this also the person who I'm talking about, the follow guy. I'm anti-racist, but you promote racist behavior. I think that's racist ideology and behavior to want to segregate, isolate, or get yourself away from whatever somebody else for a specific, well, maybe not racism, because racism has to do with race. Prejudice. Those are prejudice ideologies. I don't like you. I don't like what you stand for. I don't like this. I don't like that. And I also don't like racism. I don't like prejudice. Everyone should be, you're being fucking prejudiced against them for what they like. That's bullshit. That's not okay. That's totally fucking not okay. You know what I'm saying? So if people were to actually sit back and think, like, and this goes again, I keep it very fucking neutral, because it can go for either fucking side for any fucking argument. It doesn't matter. But when you say like fuck that and fuck anyone, unless, you know, it's something like, I think we all know what I'm alluding to here. I think we can all agree that there's certain things that, you know, like one of those bad crimes in jail where, you know, you don't have a good time at jail. Like, I think we can all agree that there's no fuck that you like that, but you're okay. Like, you're not okay. I'll be prejudiced against those ones. That's okay. That's the only one that's allowed. But I don't know, man, right? Am I wrong? Say I'm wrong. Say, nah, man, you know, you're wrong, and people should stand up and fight for what they believe in. Totally. You should totally fight for what you believe in. You should. But if you believe that you should degrade and fucking humiliate or try to, or even do physical violence to somebody for what they believe in, you're just as bad. You're just as bad as any Klan member. You're just as bad as any skinhead. You're just as bad as any fucking anybody like that. You really are. If you think that that's okay, because that's not. that's singling out somebody for their beliefs or for what they wear or for what they believe in or for whatever, and then you're retaliating against someone who didn't do anything to you in retaliation for their lifestyle. That's fucking insane. If you don't want to order Mule sticker, whatever the fuck, because of whatever the fuck, but you were really a fan of their products or whatever the fuck, son, that's fucking, I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't know. You know, everyone was like oh fuck that. They supported the gays. They put whatever Bud Light or whatever they took gay people. Son, when the NFL turned their motherfucking logo over to the rainbow flag, I didn't see not a motherfucker not watching that Super Bowl. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Come on, son. You know what I mean? Like people like to talk shit until it's like affects something, you know, that they're fucking it's easy to say when it has nothing to do with your life. But then once it does have something to do with your life, you'd be having a fucking issue. You know, then I'll keep that shit to myself. You know, I don't know. So aside from that, man, that Steel Wisteria, that shit was busting. I don't even know where I came up with the name for that, because I for some reason, I don't know. Like a movie title for some reason, like I can't even remember. Wasn't it a Steel Magnolia? I don't even remember what the fuck that was about. I think that was about women, doing some shit. I don't know. But I always liked that name. I don't even know what it was. And then I think the wisteria is it's like a violet plant. So I was just I don't know. I don't even like naming shit like that. You know, normally it's just metallic violet. But I really enjoyed that shit so much. Especially I enjoyed it, I don't know, last year when I actually first made the first little bit. I was like, this shit is fucking nice. And I kind of just slept on it. I had this silver alcohol that it just sat for mad long because it was no good on its own. And I don't know. Also, it's at 36 minutes, yo. If you're still here, son, do not fucking go in the inbox and fucking ask me about .3 brake fluid recipes. Son, and I know it's because I was talking about this earlier with someone, and I know it's because I've been posting fucking videos of mixing and all this shit, and I'm not gonna tell you anything. And half the time, some of these people are asking about shit that I know nothing about, and I think they think I'm lying. One dude was like, "Yo, what I put in the goof off ink? How much?" Whatever do I put in it? And I'm like, I don't even know what that is. Oh, is it 1 ounce? 1 ounce of goof off for every 40 pens. Oh, you're making the pen shit? Yo, shit. I said, I don't know nothing about that shit. And then some other dude was like, I can't even remember who it was either. It's a totally separate thing. There's been 4 in the last day, 24 hours. 4 different people. Oh, so he's like, so basically what you're saying is you put solvent, pigment, and a little bit of .3 brake fluid. I said, that shit is a fucking wives' tale, dog. I don't know. I heard it eats into this, blah, 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 blah. Dude, when people just keep reciting to me the fucking 12-ounce profit forums, I'm like, leave me the fuck alone. I don't know. I had another dude fucking message me talking about, yeah, I just want to know, like, you know, just like the basics so I don't have to waste a bunch of money trying things that don't. I got the screenshot saved that trying things. Oh, okay. So you wanted me to waste all the money figuring all this shit out and then just give it to you after I fucking work out all the kinks. Get the fuck out of here, man. Son, today would be a bad day to pull up on some bullshit over here. I'm not fucking, I don't know. I know you guys have been listening. If you've been listening to 95 episodes, you could tell I'm not in the fucking mood. I had so much to get done today. I didn't get fucking nothing done. This will be the only thing I got done today. Unless I go in and make a couple of packages right at the door. I don't even think I'm going to get the rust bottled up to give you guys a fucking number. I just don't even think I'm going to have fucking time. I don't know. I'll have to see. I would really, really like to. I mean, I'm sure I could like measure it somehow, and then I'll know exactly how many I could get, and then kind of just go from there. But I don't know. I got a fucking headache. I'm just not feeling good. Ugh. Whatever. So, all in all, treat people the way you'd like to be treated in a way. You know what I mean? Be kind to the next person if you can. If they leave you no choice, fuck them up. But don't ever deny somebody their beliefs. You know? I would never tell you not to believe in Allah and fucking Buddha. I would never tell you not to believe in fucking Zeus. I would never tell you not to believe in God and Jesus. No, I wouldn't. If you think that we're planted by aliens to harvest gold, let's talk about that. I like that. But we should all be more understanding to other people's beliefs. In the culmination of this, if you're still listening, I personally believe, and this is my personal belief, that there is a wedge being driven through all of us. And the wedge gets more specific every time it gets replaced. Not replaced like with a new wedge, but moved and repositioned, we'll say. When we all just used to be people, and now we're gay and straight people. You know, now we're black and white people. Now we're Muslim and Christian people. Now we're Republicans and Democrats. Now we're wild style and anti-style. And I think all these wedges are there on purpose. Because maybe you can, but I can't think of any multi-billionaire, trillionaire, whatever. You know, I know they say there's no trillionaires, but they suspect some people have $1 trillion or net worth of. I can't tell you how they feel about their politics. I can't tell you how the people pulling the strings, how they vote, what they believe in. You know? And there's a reason for that, I think. Because they're not involved in the wedge splitting. Their place in the wedge. So think about that next time you're about to jump in the comments about something. You know, if you're jumping in the comments about a woman getting fucking beat up by some dude at a Walmart, go for it. Or some dude trying to meet a 13-year-old boy at a fucking park, get on it. Or people shooting up their own neighborhoods in fucking total war zone like insanity in middle America. Go for it. We're all here. But before you start arguing with somebody and telling them that they're stupid, that they're fucking whatever, that they're a piece of shit because of something that they believe in, you gotta really look in the fucking mirror and ask yourself, who's really the piece of shit in this fucking scenario? Regardless of which side you're on. You know, live and let live. If no one's bothering you, but if they come at you, if they're like, yo, fuck you because of this, well, then tell them, go fuck yourself. But go fuck yourself for being a cock, not fuck you because I don't like what you stand for. All right. I'm out of here. I'll be happier next week. Love you guys.